Hey guys, give me a second. I'm trying to figure this out. No idea what I'm doing. Oh god. Okay. Can you all see and hear me okay? Are we good? I think there's a little delay, so yeah. Oh, this freaking computer. Alright. See if it'll catch up with you guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll start answering questions because I have no idea how long the delay is, but how old am I? I'm 25. You know, super exciting. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I have no idea how this is supposed to update. Sorry guys, I've never done one of these before, so I'm trying to figure out how the comments are supposed to work. One second. No, I don't think it's working still. Newest first. Okay. Next question. How did you get the idea to start a channel? I don't know. I just kind of felt like it. I just thought it would be something fun to try and see if it would work. And yeah, it ended up turning into something I really enjoyed doing. So it's really nothing super exciting. Not a super exciting story. Let's see. I guess I should make sure my microphone's not muted, huh? There we go. Okay. Are you planning on starting a new series soon? Probably not. I just started the $1 Million Legacy Challenge like 2 weeks ago, so I probably won't be starting anything else until Sims 4, most likely. Is this your job? If it is it fun? I wouldn't call it my job, really. I mean, I do make some money from it, but it's not like groundbreaking. So I kind of just do it for fun. I think for me, once it's not fun anymore, I probably won't do it because it is actually a lot of work. So, you know. I definitely don't think I did this right since I have to keep reloading the page for the comments to load. Whoops. Hello, everyone who has come in since then. I'm still working on getting this to work, so bear with me. I like your glasses. Thank you. I like them too. I can't see without them. I'm gonna put a note, or I'm gonna put the proper link in the comment page. If you're watching this from the YouTube page, check the comments and I'll leave a note. You should be able to go to the Google Plus page, and there you should be able to actually ask questions in the question box so I can see them, because I can't really keep up with the YouTube comments. They don't really work properly. So yeah, sorry about that. I think that's gonna work. Hopefully. Okay. I will say one thing, YouTube definitely doesn't make this like super simple to figure out. There definitely doesn't seem to be a logical response. How long have I been on YouTube? Since a little over a year. I think I started my channel like last summer. I started when Island Paradise came out, and then I kind of didn't upload much. I'd say I started uploading regularly when Into the Future came out, around when Into the Future came out. I have a blog. Can you give me some tips on what to do? I have no idea. I'm really bad at blogging. I'm not a blogger at all, so I really don't know what to do about that. I've tried starting up blogs like numerous times, and they just don't work out for me. 1 second. Okay, let me get back to the questions page. Are you going to play The Sims 4 right when it comes out, or are you going to wait? I'm definitely going to play it when it comes out, for sure. I don't really see the point in waiting. I'm not, like, good at waiting. I don't wait to do things, so definitely going to be playing it, like, ASAP. I pre-ordered the digital premium whatever on Origin, so I'll be downloading it like right at midnight, most likely. Okay. What is your job if you do have a job? I don't have like your typical 9-to-5 office job. I did for a long time. I was doing photography, mostly wedding photography and stuff like that, but that's something I've kind of taken some time off. So I guess my main source of income right now is YouTube, but beyond that, I don't have one. So, how old were you when you started playing The Sims? God, really young. I've been playing The Sims since The Sims 1. I think it was when, it wasn't like from the beginning of Sims 1. I think it was after a couple expansion packs. So, however long that's been, a really long time. Is Rosie going to get a job since she's not taking care of the kids in the 100 Baby Challenge? No, because that's still part of the challenge rules, that she won't be able to get a job. So she'll be doing stuff like, art and stuff, but she'll be keeping occupied other ways besides taking care of the babies. When is the next Sims Medieval episode coming out? Soon. I haven't been able to record that much because I've been moving. The last 2 weeks I've been moving and unpacking and doing some other stuff. So that's what's been going on, and I've been focusing on getting the 100 Baby Challenge episode out. So that's why there hasn't been a lot of videos. Did you pre-order Sims 4? Yes, I did. Do you like making videos? Yes. If I didn't like making videos, I definitely wouldn't be doing it because it takes up a lot of time. Between my booktube channel and my gaming channel, it takes up a significant amount of time. Do you use PC or Mac? I use PC primarily. We had a Mac, but we didn't really use it all that much, so I like them both. I don't have any issue with Mac. It's just we didn't really have a need for it because, to be honest with you, if you're going to be gaming, you need to be on a PC. That's just how it is. What software do you use to record your videos? I use Fraps editing software. What PC laptop do you use to film and edit? All that information's on my website. There should be a link in the description that'll take you there that has all my computer specs and stuff. I think, though, to give you a rundown, I have an i7, a GTX 780, 16 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I mean, that's the basics, really. How will Rosie kill the men for the 100 Baby Challenge? Oh God, what did I do? Sorry about that. I'm on Blake's laptop, and it has Windows 8, so I keep swiping to the left, and it keeps making the window go away. Rosie, I downloaded a mod called Dexter the Bear from Mod the Sims that will allow me to kill people in different ways, so that'll be really fun. I'm really excited for it, to be honest with you. Who's my favorite child in your 100 Baby Challenge? Of all time, I'd say probably either Essie or Caroline, and both of those are from the first generation. They are Valerie's kids. Essie was the first kid we have, so obviously I'm attached to her, and Caroline was just so sassy that I just love her. Let's see. For the 100 Baby, when will... I don't know what that's supposed to say. I'm thinking it says moving. We actually just moved in the episode. I uploaded the 100th episode today. And, yeah, we moved to a different town. I think that was your question. I'm not really sure. I can't read that one because I have no idea what language this is in. 1 second. Check the other page in case people didn't go to the right one. This would definitely be easier to do on my actual computer. Holy crap, my stomach's growling. Haven't eaten dinner yet. How did you meet your husband? I met him through my roommate when I went to photography school. She was dating one of his good friends, and we kind of just met that way. Let me post the link in here again. That's not how it works. Okay, there we go. What's my favorite premium content item? Oh boy, probably the multi-tab. It's like the iPad thing. I love that thing, and I really don't know how I would live without it. Have you ever recorded Minecraft for your channel? I was going to. Me and my husband Blake were going to record a Minecraft series, but it was just there was not a good time for it, so we kind of scrapped it. We'll maybe try again in the future. I don't know. There's a lot of Minecraft on YouTube, so I'm not really sure. How long does it take to edit and upload a sim video? It really depends on the video. If it's just like, you know, an everyday Let's Play, edit maybe takes 10 minutes tops, depending on how long it is and what I have to do to it. From start to finish, from recording to getting it uploaded and live, it's probably about 2 hours per episode, because you have to record it. And recording almost always takes much longer than actual what you see. So I probably spend 45 minutes at least recording one episode, if it's like a 30-minute episode. And then I have to take it into my editing program, edit it together, put all the pieces together, make sure the volume's correct, there's nothing wrong with it. Then I have to render it for a 25 to 30-minute video that probably takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And then I compress it so it's a smaller size. That takes about another 20 minutes, and then I upload it. And with YouTube, that can take anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. So, I mean, it definitely takes a while. If I'm doing more of a special thing that takes a lot of editing, like my channel trailer took me an entire day for a 2-minute video to make. So, I mean, it can get really lengthy. That was like the longest answer ever. What YouTubers are you watching? Oh my god, I watch so many YouTubers. I don't really watch like a ton of vloggers necessarily. I kind of go through like binges with YouTube, as with most things. Like I'll go through a month or two where I watch nothing but beauty gurus. In general though, for Sims YouTubes, the ones that I keep up with regularly are my friend April and Laura, which are Sims 3 Symbiote and X Sim Sugar. I make sure I watch the majority of their videos. They're my really good friends, and I love supporting them, and I just love the content they create. What else? I watch a bunch of booktubers, a lot. It just depends on my mood, really. Have you moved yet? Yeah, we moved into our new apartment last Friday, I don't know, the 11th, I think. So we've been here for about a week and a half. What is your favorite LP to record? It really depends on my mood. Probably the one that I always look forward to is The Sims Medieval. I'm just having so much fun with that Let's Play. Because it's really fun being able to switch characters and do different quest lines, and having the quest aspect to it really kind of keeps it fresh and interesting. What other games do you play besides The Sims? Oh god, I play a lot of games outside The Sims. The Sims is probably the game I actually play the least. Probably. I play a lot of MMOs, World of Warcraft, words. Yeah, I play mostly MMOs and RPGs outside of The Sims. I do occasionally dabble in like some of the Steam games. Really love Cook Serve Delicious. Games like that where you're kind of like management games. I really like those. Yeah, I don't know. League of Legends, that kind of thing. Why did you want to start your channel? It's just something I kind of wanted to try out and see if it was for me. I'm a really shy person, and I'm very uncomfortable in like social situations, and I just had a lot of free time at the time that I started. So we had just moved from Chicago to Michigan, and I used to work full-time and have a really busy schedule, and I found myself with nothing really to do. Because when we lived in Chicago, we didn't need a car. You took the train everywhere you walked. My job was literally a block away from where we lived. So when we moved back to Michigan, we didn't have a car. So Blake ended up getting a company car through his job, and I couldn't get a job because I didn't have a way to get around. You can't really walk around here. So to fill my time, I decided to try out the YouTube thing, and it just ended up being something I enjoyed, and it's actually helped me be a little bit more confident and not so weird about talking to people I don't know, so it's been really great. How long have you been playing World of Warcraft? I've been playing World of Warcraft since the towards the end of the Wrath of the Lich King expansion. I think this year it'll be about 4 years. So all through the end of Wrath of the Lich King, and then Cataclysm came out. Let me see. I think we started playing in June, so the June before Cataclysm came out. I have no idea what the year that was. 2010, maybe? In The Sims 3, have you had alien babies? I have. I've only had it like once. I've never really played with the aliens that much. I mean to, but I just never really do. Oh, holy questions. What pointers could you give to someone who's starting YouTube? I actually have a video about that. If you scroll through my videos, there'll be one like advice for starting YouTube and stuff. Pretty much, if you're looking for a more comprehensive answer, I'd go check out that video. But for the most part, just be yourself. Try not to worry about what other people are doing. Don't focus on the numbers. If you're only coming to YouTube and you're so if you're getting so upset about your number of subscribers and views, it's not really going to be a good experience for you. So you really have to just do it, enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has their own pace. You just have to enjoy it. If you're not enjoying it, then it's not going to be any fun, and it's probably just going to be stressful. So just worry about yourself, do what you want to do, and yeah. How old am I? I am 25, almost 26. Do you like your new apartment? I love our new apartment. We have so much more space, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. What time zone do you live in? I live in the Eastern Standard Time, so yeah, it's currently 7 o'clock p.m. here. If you're posing your questions not in English, I'm not trying to ignore you, but I can't understand you, and there's no Google Translate button in here, which is kind of ironic because it's a Google Hangout. So, yeah. Let me get rid of some duplicate questions. What's your favorite expansion pack? Oh, boy. I don't know, probably Seasons or Generations, just because it adds a lot more realism to The Sims. Can you recommend any contemporary novels? Oh boy, can I. I've actually been reading a lot of contemporary lately. I'd highly recommend anything by Rainbow Rowell. I just finished Eleanor Park. I've read Fangirl by her. I've read Attachments by her. So anything Rainbow Rowell is great. What else did I just read that I really liked? Let me check my Goodreads. I can't remember. I read so many books that I couldn't really tell you. Let me answer another question while I'm waiting. What server do you plan on? WoW. For the most part, most of my characters are on Zul'jin, on the US servers. Oh, anything by Stephanie Perkins is really good. Anna and the French Kiss, Lola and the Boy Next Door are really good. They're really cute, really fun reads. What else have I read that's contemporary? I don't know. I'm not really a contemporary person. I mainly just started reading more of it because I was in a bit of a reading slump and I needed something different to read. But yeah, Rainbow Rowell, Stephanie Perkins are a good place to start. What's my favorite custom content page? I don't really know that I have one. Probably, I don't know. I just go to mysims3.blogspot.com and kind of just scroll through there. Half the time I don't even pay attention to what the person creating it is. I know it's kind of bad, but, you know. I'm losing track of the questions. Oh, God. What book am I currently reading? I'm not actually currently reading any book. I just finished a couple books the other day, but the next book I'm going to be starting is The Mapmaker's War by Ronlyn Domingue. I'm participating, there'll actually be a video on my booktube channel, hopefully tomorrow. I'm participating in the Underhyped Readathon, which basically you read books that have like under 5,000 ratings on Goodreads, and that's one of them. It's an adult fantasy novel, and it looks really good. So that's what I'm going to be currently reading, probably later tonight. What made you want to be a simmer? Oh, I don't know. To be honest with you, when I first started doing this, I really didn't know that the simming community was a thing. As far as like Twitter and YouTube, I originally found Andrew Arcade. I was watching him live stream Animal Crossing a while ago, and I clicked on his YouTube, and that's kind of how I found out Sims Let's Plays were a thing. So I don't really necessarily think I ever aspired to be a simmer. I don't even know if I'd call myself that, but yeah, I guess that's kind of an answer. Did you delete your videos before the Midnight Sun challenge? I didn't delete any videos, but I do have like my first couple videos privated because they were horrible. They were really bad, and I really don't want anyone to see them. So, yeah. Maybe someday I'll unprivate them for like a day and, you know, share the link. What's your booktube channel? It's Ashley B Books. If you search that on YouTube, it should come up. I'll be adding a link to my gaming channel shortly. So, is that a Sim Sugar I see? I can't tell which question is yours. It's so bright in here. Well, hello. This is new. Yes, I think that was you. Yeah, it was. I know it is. I'm trying to get it to work. It's very weird. Let me get down to the older questions. What's your favorite Sims 3 voiceover series? I don't watch that many. I watch Sim Sugar's Big Brother, which is kind of a mix between an LP and a voiceover. It's really, really great. If you love Big Brother, like reality TV show, totally for you. Go check that out on her channel. The only one I try to keep up with the Real Sim Wives of Starlight Shores by The Sims Boy. That's a really great one that I also recommend. But beyond that, I really don't watch a lot of voiceover series. What YouTubers are you friends with? A lot of people, I think. I really consider like anyone that I talk to regularly a friend. I don't know if they'd consider the same, but people I would definitely say that I'm friends with are Sim Sugar, Sims 3 Symbiotes. I'm gonna forget people. That's why I hate answering these questions, because I don't want anyone to be like upset. I just have a really bad memory. Tessimist, JNH, I'd consider her a friend. Joey, God, I don't know, a lot of people I'd consider friends that I'm not gonna remember. So please, if anyone's watching this that I'm friends with, please don't be like upset. What website do you use to track your reads? Goodreads.com. It is the best. So do it. Do it. Definitely. What sim would I be out of any sims in my LP? I would definitely be Queen Azcadelia from my Sims Medieval Challenge, because she is badass, and I mean, who wouldn't want to be an evil queen, really? I don't know, maybe it's just me. What kind of YouTube videos do you post? Well, I post mostly Sims 3 Let's Plays on this channel that you're watching this on, or my Ashley B Plays channel. I also have a booktube channel called Ashley B Books, where I post videos about books. Yeah, I occasionally upload vlogs. I'm just moving this because it's getting really, really bright for some reason outside, and I don't know what the deal with that is. Anyway, yeah, I post vlogs occasionally. I'm going to be starting doing that more. So I actually just ordered a new camera, and I'm really excited for it. Have you played Animal Crossing? Yes, I love Animal Crossing. It's one of my favorite things pretty much ever. Let's see. God, this mouse is so wonky. I'm sorry if you can hear just clicking like every 5 seconds. I should have brought a mouse out here. Oh boy. You guys are flooding me with questions. I can't keep up. Have you ever read the Anne of Green Gables series? I haven't. I've heard it's really good though. So maybe like in the winter I'll marathon those. What's your favorite sim in the 100 Baby Challenge? Essie or Caroline, probably. I love your channel. Thank you. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. What do we got? Let me scroll up. You're my favorite YouTuber and my idol. I'm 11. Well, thank you. That means a lot, but like I'm just a person. I'm not a hero or anything, you know what I mean? So, but thank you. I'm glad you think of me that way. It really means a lot. How do you feel about no pools or toddlers in The Sims 4? To be honest with you, I don't care. Pools, I rarely use the pools in The Sims 3 or even in The Sims 2, like ever. I never use them because it just seems like a good way to have your Sims accidentally die. So I'm not really going to miss it. Toddlers, toddlers, it is what it is. To be honest, for me, I just throw them in the walker or the playpen, age them up, and then I'm done. I think it's going to be a little weird of a transition going from baby to child, but I don't really think it's going to matter to me. If they add toddlers later, great. I think they'll end up adding pools probably in like a seasons LP, an expansion in the future, so I don't know. I really don't. It doesn't bother me that much that there's not a pools or toddlers. I don't know. Maybe I'm just very easy to please, but I don't know. What do we have next? If you could live in a book, which one would it be and why? Harry Potter, for sure. I know that's like a super cliche answer, but Harry Potter. Why wouldn't you live in Harry Potter world? Sorry, you're gonna get like a boob shot for a second. I'm trying to make this not spray. Okay. Yeah, wizards, magic, definitely Harry Potter, for sure. What do you think the age range is on your channel? Well, according to my Google Analytics, like what it tells me, the people who watch my channel are anywhere from like 8 to 65 approximately. So that's the great thing about The Sims. I have this one piece of hair and it's really bothering me. I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah, The Sims is a game that appeals to like people of all ages, so it's really kind of great. Horde or Alliance? Totally for the Horde. I don't live that Alliance life. No. Will you have 100 babies? I'm assuming you're asking about the 100 baby challenge, and yes, if it kills me, I will finish that challenge. Like, I feel like everyone's canceling theirs because of glitches and stuff. I will finish that damn challenge if it kills me. You're so pretty. Would you ever think of having a face cam? Thank you. I personally, for me, I don't really get the point of having a face cam on Let's Plays of The Sims. I feel like it would just kind of get in the way and distract from the game. Having a face cam when you're streaming, I think, is one thing, but for me personally, I don't really think there's a point. I can understand if you're playing like a scary game or something, but I don't know. I don't really see the appeal of a face cam when you're just playing The Sims. It just, like, half the time I'm just sitting there like, there wouldn't be much to see. And that means I'd have to look human every time I record, and that's just not something that appeals to me, to be honest with you, because that means I'd have to brush my hair and, like, look decent. So I don't know about that. Maybe if it's, like, for a special occasion. Like some Sims 4, when Sims 4 comes out, maybe. What Sims 3 world would you live in? I have never thought about that. Probably, oh God, what Sims 3 world would I live in? I don't know. Probably probably Aurora Skies. I just love that world. It's so pretty. I really do. So yeah. Would you consider doing daily vlogs ever? I totally have nothing against daily vlogs. My life is not that interesting. Like, if I did daily vlogs, it would literally be like the same thing most days. I get up, I drink coffee, I watch some YouTube, or I read, or I do something, and then I record, or I read. My life is not that interesting that it would require daily vlogs. It'd be super, super boring. How long do you game on a daily basis? I don't know. I go through like phases with gaming where I'll game like a lot for a month or two, and then I kind of take like 2 weeks off, or I get really like bored. So on the average day, I'd say anywhere from an hour to 4 hours, but that's like a really wide average because it depends. If there's like a new game release out, I will play the shit out of it for a really long time, but I don't know. It depends. What microphone do you use, and what's a good free video software? I use an Audio-Technica A2500. I don't know. It's on my website. That stuff's on my website. As for free video software, I have no idea. I've never looked. I kind of just bought Fraps right off the bat, so I really don't know. I think you can get Bandicam for free. I don't know if it's a trial or not, though, so I really, really don't know. Have you ever visited Morocco? No, I have not, unfortunately. I wish I have, though. If you could go anywhere, where would you go and why? First, I'd go to Italy, where my family's from, and after that, I'd probably just go somewhere in Asia. Not really that picky. How long have you enjoyed reading? I've enjoyed reading since I was a kid. I've always been a reader. I honestly can't remember a time that I didn't love reading. I'd say my reading definitely picked up a lot around the time Harry Potter came out, which I think I was like 11 or something. But yeah, I've always been into reading, so yeah. What do we got? Sorry if I'm taking a while. I'm just trying to get a good selection. If you could live somewhere else in the world except USA, where would you live? If I could live anywhere else, what are you doing, Blake? Okay. Probably somewhere in Europe. I don't know where, though. It's hard to say if I haven't been there, you know? Do you have any anxiety? Yeah, yeah. Mostly just talking to people I don't know and going to places where there's a lot of people. I don't really like going to parties or bars or things like that. Calling people on the phone, like if I have to call like customer service or something, I won't do it. I just can't do it. It's weird. If you could be any other simmer, who would you be? I still wouldn't be anyone other than myself. What's the point? I don't know. There's no one that I'm really like, oh my god, I want to be you. You know what I mean? So, just myself. What's your favorite stuff pack? Probably, I don't know. I really like outdoor stuff, and I really like Master Suite stuff. Do you want to have kids? Nope, I sure do not want to have kids. Do you watch Life Simmer? Occasionally. Um, Not regularly, no, but occasionally I'll like pop by and watch her videos. I've been watching her Generations, her newest season of Generations, but there's just so many YouTubers I watch that, to be honest with you, I can't keep up with everyone's videos anymore. Um, what do you look forward to in The Sims 4? I'm most looking forward to the fact that you can move between worlds, like you can visit people in other worlds without having to start a save file. Like, to me, that's just, I'm all about that. I think the multitasking is going to be interesting, and I don't know. I just think it's going to be really, really interesting to see what they've added. I'm excited. I'm excited for change. I know some people are like really upset about things not being in it, but I don't want just another version of The Sims 3. I want a new game. So, yeah. Now we got double questions popping up. Who's your favorite YouTuber? I don't really say I have a favorite YouTuber. It really changes like all the time. When did me and Blake meet? When did you and Blake meet? I met Blake in 2009, the spring summer of 2009. Do you have an Instagram? Yes, I do. It is not Ashley Brooks. There should be a link on my YouTube page somewhere. Do you plan on live streaming on Twitch anytime soon? I don't know. My problem with live streaming on Twitch is just I'm really bad at multitasking. Like, I can do what I'm doing right now, sit there and pay attention to chat, or I can play the game. I'm really not good at playing the game and balancing the chat. It's not how my mind works. It's different when you're recording an LP because I'm just focusing on what I'm doing, but the back and forth I'm really, really bad at. So something always, I either just sit there and talk to chat or sit there and play the game. So I don't know, maybe in the future, but for now, if I do live stream, it'll be stuff like this on my YouTube channel, just kind of talking to you guys. If you dye your hair any color, what's the craziest color you would dye it? I've dyed my hair pretty much every color in the rainbow except for pink. Like, I used to be really crazy with my hair. I'd say if I dyed my hair again, though, like recently, I don't know if you can tell, I have an ombre right now. You probably can't because it's really bright in here, but I have like bright blonde at the bottom of my hair, and I've thought about dyeing that like purple. So, I don't know, we'll see. Whew, this is a marathon. Hold on. Let's see. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, by the way. I hope you're having a good time. Favorite game that isn't Sims? Probably World of Warcraft is the game that I'd say I've been interested in the longest besides The Sims. What's my favorite food? Chicken. Like, any way you can cook a chicken, I will eat it. It's that simple. Some of these I've answered. Let's go back up to the top. You guys are full of questions. If you could be supernatural, what would you be? I don't know. That just seems like a life I wouldn't want for myself. Probably, I don't know. If I could be a supernatural, what would I be? I mean, is ghost an option? Because I guess I'd rather just be a ghost. People would leave me the hell alone. I wouldn't have to deal with, like, awkward social situations, and I could still drive people nuts. So, I don't know. Probably ghost. What's my favorite movie? Crap. I really don't know. I'm really bad. You'll find that I'm really bad at picking favorites of anything. Favorite movies? Probably any of the Marvel movies. or Harry Potter? Will you do a drawing? I kid you not, like really bad at drawing. I don't know if I can make it work, but it really would not be pretty at all. What content would you like to see in The Sims 4? From like Island Paradise actually done properly in The Sims 4, like boating and snorkeling and stuff like that. I really, really loved the concept, but they did it so poorly in The Sims 3 that I'd like to see that work right. Which sim on the 100 Baby Challenge do you dress the most like? I have no idea. I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I'm doing their makeovers, I don't know. I don't know. Whoever dresses the most casual probably would be me. I'm a super casual creature of comfort. I don't dress up unless I'm obligated to, so I don't know. I don't know. Do you use a microphone? And if you do, what do you use? Yes, I use an Audio Technica 2500. Who inspired you? Who inspired me to do YouTube? I'd say if I had to pick anyone, it would be Andrew Arcade, but I mean, I don't know. I kind of just decided to do it. It wasn't like, I don't know. It's kind of a, I don't know how to answer that. But I saw Andrew Arcade streaming Animal Crossing. I saw that he had a YouTube, and then I was like, oh, this looks cool. I'm going to make Sims videos on YouTube. Where do you live? I live in Michigan, in the United States. Will you do the Legacy Challenge? I'm kind of doing the Legacy Challenge right now, except the goal isn't to get to 10 generations. It's to get to $1 million in household funds without cheating or anything shady. Legacy challenges are just way too long to keep my attention, and yeah, I know I wouldn't finish it, so I just don't bother. Do you play the Kim Kardashian game? Yes, I do. I'm an A-list celebrity, and I am absolutely ashamed of it. Can you meet your husband? If he was in the same room, sure. He's not like camera shy. Like, he's been on my YouTube before. He's been in my Loot Crate videos. He's been in my BookTube videos. There's a Jarvie right here, though. He might sneak in the camera. But yeah, I'm not gonna go drag him out of the office. What made you want to play The Sims? I don't know. I mean, I think we got The Sims 1 with our computer when we bought a computer years and years and years ago, and I just thought it was really fun and I got hooked to it. Which of the 5 senses would you choose to lose if you had to? Oh gosh. As much as I love smelling like food while it's cooking, I would probably get rid of my sense of smell, because at the same time, I really hate smelling gross things. So it would probably be the one that I miss the least. I wouldn't want to lose my hair or my hair. I just read a question with hair in it. My sight or my hearing or anything like that. I love your hair. Did you ombre it? Yes, I did. You can't see it very well because the webcam quality is kind of crap, but yes, I did. What is your favorite number? My favorite number is 42. What would be your favorite challenge LP? I really enjoyed the baby challenge, but it's at the point now where it's kind of just getting like repetitive. So, yeah. Who's your favorite actress? I don't have a favorite actress. Let's go back up to the top. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? I would definitely be invisible. Who do you idolize outside of the Sims community? I can honestly tell you I really don't think there's a single person in the world I idolize. I don't know. There's really no one like that I think, oh my god, like I love you. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'd say probably someone important from history who's made a difference in the world in a meaningful way. But off the top of my head, there's no one I can think of that would be like my idol in life. I have a lot of respect for a lot of people, but I wouldn't say I'd have an idol. Do you like Minecraft? I do like Minecraft. I haven't played it in a long time though. When I first started playing Minecraft, I played the crap out of it, like all the time for hours and hours, so I kind of just got burnt out on it. Will you consider the perfect genetics challenge? Probably not. I mean, I don't really know that much about it, but I'm kind of going to be done with the Sims 3 challenges just because Sims 4 is coming out. Maybe if there's a version in the Sims 4, I will consider it, but I'm not really planning on doing any more Sims 3 challenges. We only have like a little over a month until Sims 4 comes out, and I've got enough on my plate. I don't really think I'm going to be starting another LP. Who's your favorite OTP? Oh, God. Oh, God. My favorite OTP. Shoot. My favorite. My favorite right now would be Hook and Emma Swan from Once Upon a Time. They're just mostly Hook. Like, Hook with anybody. Preferably me. Like, that'd be my perfect OTP. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is purple. Do you talk to the Arabic language? I don't speak Arabic, no. It's not one of my talents. I think some of these are popping up multiple times. If you can make a Sims 3 or Sims 4 expansion pack, what would you add and what would you call it? I would do Into the Future over again because it sucked and it was really disappointing. And I'm sad about that because it was probably the most excited I've ever been for a expansion pack. Will you end the $1 Million Challenge once Sims 4 comes out? No. I'm going to finish it. I mean, hopefully I can get it done before the Sims 4 comes out, but if not, I'll definitely finish it. I'm going to try to finish all my Let's Plays, obviously. When you started your YouTube channel, what did you expect? I expected it to be a lot easier than it was, as far as how much time it would take to do things. I didn't expect it to become as time-consuming as it is, and for it to be as much work as it is. Do you speak multiple languages? Not really. I took 4 years of French in high school and 2 years of Spanish, and I can understand Italian if I'm hearing it, like I can roughly understand it, but I do not speak any other language fluently. I'd love to, and I'd love to set aside the time to learn. So, yeah, maybe someday. Do you like Pokemon? I love Pokemon. I don't know how you could not like Pokemon. I grew up playing Pokemon, so, I mean, obviously. Do you watch any Minecraft YouTubers? No, not really. I occasionally watch Yogscast, but not regularly. Did you or do you have a Game Boy? Yeah, I've had a Game Boy all the way since the Game Boy Color, way back in the day. Now they're called Nintendo DS instead of Game Boy, but I have a Nintendo DS as well. DS. I've had everything since the Game Boy Color, every version they've come out with. I keep forgetting to hit answer the question, and then I keep losing them. I am so bad at this. What language would you like to speak fluently? If I could only pick one, I would definitely learn Italian. What What's the hardest part of making YouTube videos? Just the time, like the amount of time it takes, and also probably learning the editing software. If you have no experience with video editing and you try to jump into it, especially if you get like one of the higher end programs that are meant for like hardcore video editing, it can be very intimidating. I picked it up okay. I use Adobe Premiere, and I've been using Adobe products for 10 years at least, with my photography and everything, so it was easy enough to pick up, but it's definitely probably the hardest is the time commitment and learning the software if you're not familiar. Tea or coffee? Both. I love coffee, but I also really love tea. Like, I couldn't pick one or the other. Do you plan on putting any of your Sims on the exchange from the 100 Baby Challenge? There's some of the earlier Sims, like pretty much most of the first generation Sims are on the exchange, and beyond that I kind of quit keeping up with it just because my game isn't really consistent with letting me export Sims and houses. Like it just stops working. So I'd love to keep doing them, but they're just not. Yeah. What else do we got here? What's your favorite Pokemon? Charmander. Just because Charmander has forever been, like, my first pick. The fire Pokemon have always been my first. How am I? I'm good. I'm kind of tired and I'm getting really, really hungry. But beyond that, I am lovely. What kind of music do you listen to? I'll listen to pretty much anything. There's no genres like I prefer over the other. There's just certain, like there's crap music in every genre and there's good music in every genre. So I'll listen to pretty much anything as long as it's not awful. If you could go back in time and do anything you wanted, what time would you go back to and why? Wow. I could go back in time and do anything I wanted. I'm really into like medieval times, and I definitely wouldn't want to stay there because the quality of living in medieval times were terrible, but it's something that like I love to see. Like if I could do like a Doctor Who and go back in time, I would totally go to like medieval England or France or even like Scotland and just, you know, chill with the royals. It'd be super cool. If you could describe yourself in one word, what would it be? I would describe myself as weird in one word. I don't have a clue what other people would describe me as, but that's what I would say. Is your computer a custom built one? Sorry, my chair's getting really uncomfortable. Is your computer a custom built one or did you just buy it? It's custom built. Typically, you can build yourself a much better computer than you can buy one for, and they last longer. What has been your favorite series on your channel so far? My favorite series of all time is probably got to be the Baby Challenge. Do you like Doctor Who? I love Doctor Who, and I am so excited it's coming back next month. You have no idea. If you were invisible for one day, what would you do? If I was invisible for one day, probably I'd just, like, go to the grocery store or something and just, like, knock things up. You know how cats, like, they get on your table or your desk and they just, like, throw shit off your desk? I'd probably do that to people because it would be really funny. I'm an asshole. I can't help it. Are you thinking of making a Sims 4 cast of yourself? Yeah, I'll probably do that for sure. I love making my Sims self. I think it's really fun. So, probably. Do you watch Pretty Little Liars? I do not. What is one quality you like about yourself? I like to think I'm a pretty nice and understanding person. Like, I'm very open-minded about people's opinions and stuff as long as you express them in, like, a mature way. I actually really love talking to people, like, debating with people, but, like, not aggressively. But I've found that most of my really good friends in life are people who have different opinions than I do because I feel like you don't learn anything from solely socializing with people who have the same opinions as you. There's nothing to be gained from that. I really love learning and I love hearing people's point of views, and some of my best friends have, like, we have talks about things that we disagree on, and it's great to just get a different point of view. So I'd like to say that I'm very open-minded and accepting of things, and I think that's a good quality to have, I think. Did you get the Sims 4 cast demo? Nope, I didn't. Not really that upset about it, just because when the invites were going out, I wouldn't have had time to use it. And yeah, I mean, I'm perfectly content waiting. Oh, how long do you intend to stream today? Probably not for that much longer. It's almost 8 o'clock and I'm like starving. Absolutely starving. Did you play the first Sims game? Yes, I did. And it was hard as crap. I'm in a medieval reenactment group, so medieval is my life. That is awesome. Like, that's seriously awesome. And if I could find one of those, I would just like die around here. It'd be brilliant. What else do we have? Do I have an Instagram? I do. It's not Ashley Brooks. Get rid of some doubles so I can sort through these easier. Let's see. Okay. What TV shows do you enjoy watching? I like Doctor Who, Supernatural, the originals, Once Upon a Time. The list goes on and on and on. Do you have any siblings? I do. I have a sister, 4 stepsisters, and 2 brother-in-laws. So, yeah. Can you meet Jarvis? I have no idea where he is. He was sitting, the window's right here to the side. He was sitting in the windowsill, but he went somewhere, so I have no idea where he is. For once, he's leaving me alone, and I'm going to enjoy that. What do you use to make your Sims fast? Because mine's super laggy. I just don't put a ton of crap in my game. Like, I have custom content, but I'm really picky about what I download. It's probably also just because I have a fast computer. But typically, the more mods and custom content you put in the game, the laggier it'll get. So I just try to keep my game as clean as possible. What do we got? How do you prevent your game from crashing? My game crashes, but typically once it starts crashing a lot, I just uninstall it and reinstall it, and it kind of makes it stop temporarily. So if I'm having a lot of problems with crashing, I just start fresh. I back up my save files so I don't lose them, obviously, and just reinstall everything. How does it feel knowing that there are actual people interested in your videos? It makes me feel like surprised, to be honest with you. I don't know why, but I guess I'm just surprised that that many people would be interested in watching me play game. I don't know. It's really cool, but at the same time, I just like, I don't know. I've never found myself that interesting, so I guess I'm just surprised other people do. think I pretty much answered every question under the sun. What Sims 3 mods would you recommend? If you could only have like 1 or 2 mods, I would pick NROS Master Controller just because it adds a lot of like functionality to the game that should already be there. And what else would I add? I don't know. Probably just Master Controller is the one that I absolutely could never live without anymore. Oh, I don't really know. Do you have a favorite song? I don't. My favorite song changes by like the month, pretty much. What celebrity would you spend the day with and why? Neil deGrasse Tyson. I don't know. Oh, hold on. Jarvis is chewing on things he shouldn't be. I don't know if you'd consider him a traditional celebrity, but he is the celebrity that I would choose to spend the day with, so yeah. Hold on, guys. Gotta get Jarvis out of here. Come on, go. You're really mad. Okay. Jarvis has taken to chewing on the laptop cord, so I had to unplug it, so yeah. Oh boy. What part of Michigan do you live in? I live in the Grand Rapids area. I'm not going to tell you like exactly where I live, but in the Grand Rapids area. Do you like cartoons? Yeah, cartoons are awesome. What's not to like, really? Let's see. I'll probably answer like until 8 p.m. and then I'm going to go because I really need to eat. I'm starting to get a headache. Do you like Scooby-Doo? I don't have a problem with Scooby-Doo, but I don't really watch it. I'm kind of indifferent about Scooby-Doo. What traits would you pick for yourself? In The Sims, it's hard to do off the top of my head, but I'd pick Bookworm, Natural Cook. I'm a pretty good cook, I think. Shy. Friendly. And loves the outdoors, probably. That's all I can think of from the top of my head. I'm sure they'd be different if I had like the list in front of me. How many subscribers do you have? I have 17,000 on my gaming channel and like I don't know how many on BookTube, like 1,400. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to that number very much. I don't know. Let's see. What person from a TV show? Oh God, where'd the question go? They keep like jumping around. What person from a TV show would you spend the day with? Probably Elijah from the originals because he's super hot and he's also really smart and I feel like he'd be great to have a conversation with. So yeah. What's my favorite flower? Probably an orchid. I think they're really pretty. Do I have a Tumblr? If so, which Simblers do you follow and why? I have a Tumblr, but it's not a Simbler, and I don't follow any Sims Tumblrs. It's just like a generic Tumblr. Wish you could like sort these questions differently. Okay. What is your favorite expansion pack for Sims 3? Generations or Seasons? Probs. What is my favorite season? Probably fall. I would, like, 10 years ago or even 5 years ago, I'd say summer, but now that I'm older and I just the heat gets to be too much. So I'd probably say fall. It's perfect temperature, and everything looks pretty, and then it snows and it gets ugly. What hobbies do you have? I like gaming, I like reading, I like cooking, I like doing outdoorsy stuff. I absolutely love kayaking and hiking and that kind of thing, camping. What else do I do? I don't know. Not like super crafty. I'd love to be crafty. I'm pretty good at sewing, but like I don't do crafty stuff that often. So probably those things, I'd say. Um, hmm Is it normal to play a new game for about 6 hours? Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I'm not the one to judge. Why is my Sims really laggy? I honestly have no idea. Probably like, I don't know. I'm sorry. If you have a lot of custom content installed or you're playing on like an older computer, that's probably why. Um, I don't know. I think that's probably going to be it, guys. I don't know how long I've been doing this, but I feel like it's been for a while. If you guys liked this kind of thing, just like hanging out and chatting and answering questions, let me know. And I'll be sure to do more of them, maybe like once a month or, twice a month. I'll do something like this to kind of replace live streaming because the main purpose of the live streams were to interact with you guys like in real time instead of through my YouTube comments because my YouTube comments are honestly getting hard to keep up with everything else I have going on. So this is a great way to talk to you guys sort of more directly. If it's something you guys like, I'll probably schedule them so more people can show up. Obviously, this was just kind of a test to see if this worked. So congratulations. You were here for the first test that hopefully wasn't a complete fail. If I missed your questions, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how this works, and I'm on a laptop without a mouse, so it's kind of like really complicated. So I'll answer a couple more questions that just popped up, and then I'm going to go. What kind of computer do you have? I have a custom-built computer. All my computer specs and stuff are on my website. It should be in a link in the description if you want to check that out. What else do we have? Last call for questions. Do you attend GRCC? I don't. I've been done with college for years. I'd like to go back to school someday, but, we'll see. Alright, guys, so that's going to be it. It seems like you all enjoyed this, so I will definitely make sure to fit it in my schedule, and I'll probably do some scheduled and some randomly, so there's not a ton of people. But thank you guys for coming and listening to me ramble. It still just kind of surprised me that you guys are interested in these kind of things, but if you want to keep up with me, there should be links in the description below. The best way to get a hold of me is on Twitter. So you can go ahead and tweet me, and I try to respond to everybody, so that'd be a good place. Or you can leave me a comment, or you can follow me on Instagram. I have a Facebook page, but I really don't use it much. So that's where you can find me, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming.